In this presentation, I will review the effects of chronic illnesses on parenting, as well as how parenting can affect a child's health. I'll also review how acting as a surrogate parent can affect grandparents. In the article titled Parenting a Child with Chronic Illness, a metasynthesis, J.S. Coffey reviewed evidence of how chronic illness in children affects parenting. In her evidence, she found that for parents dealing with chronic illness with their children, parenting becomes more about the health of their child and less about the things that they are able to learn in this life. They become their child's advocate and have to work extra hard to make sure their child receives the help they need. Coffey said, the parents of children with a variety of chronic illnesses spoke of the uncertainty associated with the worry. It is always something. Parents shared the constant uncertainty and the daily challenges in managing the illness. Given the challenges that I've witnessed with my Nana working with my Uncle Daniel, I'm not surprised by this. Since he doesn't have the ability to tell others what he needs or he's thinking, my Nana has to make sure she gets him what he needs. He used to have a habit of hitting himself in his forehead when he was agitated. After a while, this began to form an indent in his forehead right about here. Eventually, he had to have surgery to repair it. My Nana made sure he got the proper care and treatment he needed. She also makes sure that he is taken care of whenever he goes to his day center. Have any of you witnessed any challenges or the effects of the chronic illness on parenting in your life or in the lives of those around you? Are there any other effects of childhood illness that you've witnessed? Next, I wanted to go over how parenting can affect a child's health. According to an article titled The Importance of Parenting in Child Health, doctors, as well as the government, should do more to support parents. There are many factors of parenting that can affect a child's health. Some of these factors include child abuse, neglect, substance abuse, and mental illness. In the article, which was written by Masood Foghouhi, it reads, the importance of parenting arises from its role as a buffer against adversity, such as poverty or delinquent influences, or mediator of damage, as in child abuse. Parenting usually involves biological parents, but is not confined to them. The factors that I've mentioned tend to have a negative effect on children's health. Have you witnessed any of these factors affecting a child's health in your life? Lastly, how does surrogate parenting affect grandparents? In the article, Effects of Surrogate Parenting on Grandparents' Well-Being, the authors describe how grandparents are affected when they live in the home with their grandchildren for a time and then move out. Their research determined that the effects of living with grandchildren depend on the gender. The article states, the data indicate that grandchildren's move into the household increases depressive symptoms among grandmothers. On the other hand, grandchildren's leaving the household leads to reduced well-being among grandfathers. Grandmothers report less participation in church activities and more support from friends and relatives after the grandchildren move in, whereas grandfathers frequent bars and taverns more when grandchildren move in and reduce time spent with church activities and paid work when grandchildren remain in the household. If you've experienced surrogate parenting with your grandparents in your family, what effects have you seen?